Wake up. This is the Chet Buchanan Show on 98.5 KLUC.
So our buddy Jacob Toronto is here from ChasingCinema.com. I find it interesting that the big thing in Hollywood is to remake everything.
Yes.
Yep.
Here we go again. What year did Overboard originally come out? I meant to look it up and I didn't do it. Do you know?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I want to say like 86 maybe? Maybe
it was something like
the
that.
90s? Yeah.
My wife loves that movie. And in the original movie, there's some rich lady played by Goldie Hawn, falls off a boat and whatever and ends up in the hospital, and Kurt Russell, who's just kind of he's a rough and ready. What'd you say?
He kidnaps her,
Yeah.
More or less,
Takes her
yeah.
hostage.
But he's like a rough and ready guy, and he's got like 3 kids and whatever, and so they convince this rich lady that he convinces her that they're married, and then she comes to live with them, and hilarity ensues. So what they've done is they've taken this one and then they've flipped it on its head. They've reversed the roles.
Yeah. So in this case, it is Anna Faris who is the adult trying to get through school. She's a pizza delivery lady. She tries to go vacuum Eugenio Derbez's yacht, who's a very, very rich man. He throws her off, and then later he falls overboard, and she takes him in and tells him that she was his husband, the father of her 3 daughters in this case.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Literally just a 180 flip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's the rough and ready one. And then who's this dude?
He is a really, really big popular comedian from Mexico. His name's Eugenio Derbez. He was in a film called How to Be a Latin Lover last year. Huge Mexican market, and that's why half of the film is actually in Spanish.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, because he talks Spanish with this. He ends up working for a construction company, so he's talking a lot of Spanish there.
Sure.
His original family is Spanish, so because he has such a big market there, they wanted to kind of tap into both markets. Anna Faris.
That's just interesting because, like, I took 4 years of Spanish and I can't speak a lick of it. So, unfortunately, would I be able to understand it, though?
Oh, yeah, but there's subtitles.
Okay.
There's subtitles.
There's
for everything.
subtitles, Kayla.
Oh, I didn't know there was. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Did you?
That's why she don't buy. Hey, Chet, that's why she won't buy Cholula. She didn't know it's hot sauce. I don't know what this Cholula is. What's that for? What does that mean?
That might be a little discourage some people if they find out.
I
They
don't think
know.
I want to go see. I don't think I want to go see Overboard because I'm not going to be able to understand.
Well, I was looking forward to it until I heard that, but now the subtitles were good. So
Plenty of
You're going to be fine.
Now, Davey, on the other hand, with his reading skills,
Yes.
probably should not see this movie, correct?
Yeah, that's true.
We'll still need an interpreter. Yes. Oh my God, that's the funniest thing ever. So what is worse, this segment right now, or that movie?
Oh, that's a good question. No. Of course, the movie. The movie's worse. This segment's
Is it
solid.
really?
I got it. Yeah, I
No,
got it.
it's literally just it's a remake. I mean, it's a movie that's like almost too much of a remake. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't add anything. It's pretty much the same exact thing.
well, how would you rate the first one?
Well, my mom loves that movie, so I grew up watching that. So I have a little soft spot up for it, even though it's like really creepy watching it nowadays. But I mean, I would give that movie like a 2.5.
Okay.
It's a very, and plus Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell being married, they have a great chemistry. Where Anna Faris and Derbez don't really have a great chemistry in this
Are
movie.
they actually married? I just thought they've been in a relationship for like 35 years.
Oh, maybe they're not
now.
married, but they
Okay,
have been
okay.
together.
No, they're not. No,
Yeah.
they're not married. But
They're
you know
together.
what he means. The and of course, and it's so funny. I just went to IMDb to look at to see what people said about the original Overboard.
Yeah.
And this remake is the first thing that pops up on IMDb. Oh, and what a shock! Anna Faris in a wet tank top. What a shock! That would be the part. You know what I mean? So that just tells you.
Now,
they
being
don't-
that they're
they don't
doing
have
it in
much-
Spanish, will I understand the image of Anna Faris in a tank top? I want to make
Yes.
sure.
Wet- in a wet
You'll
tank top.
comprehend it.
Did you actually do a 6 word? Did you actually do your 6 words?
I didn't.
Oh,
but
I'm so sorry. I skipped right past it.
It's
didn't
an
I?
easy one. It's Kurt and Goldie did it better.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah,
Good.
that is easy.
But it's just like
Although-
now, especially with just how everyone takes that story, it's not any better this time around. Even if you do flip genders, it's still kind of like a really messed up, creepy, storyline. So I think it's harder
Yeah,
to
you
pull off
steal
nowadays.
someone. Like, that's not
You
a good
kidnap
stuff.
someone, you make them your
Oh, yeah.
slave, and do all their work and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, that's not good at all. There's nothing good about that. The original one got a 6.8 out of 10, which I think hindsight is blurred a little bit on that. It's not 2020 in this case.
Yeah.
Because like I said, my wife loves this movie, and we'll watch it if it comes on, and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
it's
whatever.
fantastic. That maybe that's a gender thing because I love watching Overboard. That's the reason I was super pumped about seeing it now with Anna Faris. But the last couple of movies that she's done since House Bunny have been terrible.
Right, but would you say that the original Overboard was a great movie? Because there's a difference. But there's a difference between movies you love and great movies.
That's very true.
Oh, that is a good point. Yeah,
is it because you put on?
Blinded by my love, though, is the problem.
Yeah, blinded is a good word for you.
I refuse to watch it.
All right.
It's in Spanish.
How many popcorns for this new thing?
I'd give it a 1.5 popcorns. I mean, very vanilla, very familiar. It doesn't really do much, but people who like the first one will watch this and like it because it's almost literally the same thing.
And for all the times that I've thought that you were being a little too rough on movies, I think you're being very generous today.
I am.
So
it's all my mom's fault making me watch the original.
Exactly. Well, exactly. And then that clouds this one. ChasingCinema.com for our buddy Jacob Toronto. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Go Knights, go.
Yeah, go Knights, go. And Spence's challenge. Could you have beaten him today? Find out next.